We've reached a deal. It's a good deal for everybody, I believe. I think you were saying this is probably the biggest deal ever reached in any capacity, trade or beyond trade.
It is.
It's a giant deal with lots of countries because, as you know, Ursula represents a lot of countries, not one country. It's not easy for you. It's because a lot of very different countries, great countries. So we're going to do the following. The European Union is going to agree to purchase from the United States $750 billion worth of energy. They are going to agree to invest into the United States $600 billion more than they're investing already. So they're investing a large amount of money. They're agreeing to open up their countries to trade at zero tariff. And they're agreeing to purchase a vast amount of military equipment. We don't know what that number is, but it's the good news is we make the best military equipment in the world. So those things are 750 billion, 600 billion, opening up the country. We are agreeing that the tariff straight across for automobiles and everything else will be a straight across tariff of 15%.
Markets are up 0.5% right now. The United States and European Union have struck a new trade framework, setting a 15% tariff on most goods and avoiding a looming trade war. The deal comes after a high-stakes meeting between President Donald Trump and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen at Trump's Turnberry Golf Resort in Scotland. After months of tense bargaining, with an upcoming August 1st trade deadline, both sides agreed to a 15% across-the-board tariff on the majority of traded goods, zero tariffs on key strategic sectors like aircraft parts, certain chemicals, generic drugs, semiconductor equipment, and some agricultural products, a pledge by the EU to buy $750 billion worth of U.S. energy over the next 3 years and invest $600 billion more in the U.S. economy, and there's a commitment to major European purchases of U.S. military equipment. Von der Leyen hailed the deal as a source of stability and predictability for businesses, while Trump called it a very good deal for everybody and the biggest deal ever made. Before today, Trump had threatened to impose tariffs as high as 30% on EU goods, with Brussels prepared to retaliate on hundreds of American exports, from beef and cars to beer and Boeing planes. Economists warned such a clash could have sent shockwaves through the global economy. U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick emphasized the urgency. No extensions, no grace periods. Tariffs would have hit August 1st. Today's deal resets that clock. The agreement now heads to EU member states and lawmakers for approval. While details still need ironing out, including whether alcohol and some raw materials will be exempt, both sides insist that the framework opens the door to a new era of U.S.-EU trade cooperation. For Trump, the deal caps months of tariff threats aimed at shrinking America's trade deficit. For Europe, it offers a secure energy supply and respite from escalating tensions. As von der Leyen summed it up, when the European Union and the United States work together as partners, the benefits are tangible. For now, a global trade war has been averted, and a new 15% tariff era begins across the Atlantic. Let me know your thoughts.